What's going on, guys? Today we're doing a move called the Firestarter. Here is what it looks like. That's the move, and here is a slow-mo. To begin this move, you're going to start off holding the safe handle, and you're basically going to do an Icepick Spin. And so the blade is out, you're going to take the back of the blade, throw it over the back of your hand, you're going to pinch as low down as you can, so in this case about 3/4 of the way down, and you're going to use that pinch as a pivot to flip the safe handle upside down. So that tutorial will be in the description, but it should be pretty straightforward if you're watching this. Now, so you got the blade, flip it over the back of your hand, you pinch, and upside down. From this position here, which has the blade pointing to the left right now, what you're going to do is, of course, this isn't an Icepick Spin, this is the Firestarter, and so what you're going to do is you're going to do a type of fan, basically. And so I'll show you how to do that. Now, so from the bottom position of this Icepick Spin with the blade pointing to the left, like I said, what you want to do is you want to begin by using your thumb here and scrunching it up, and you're going to do a 90-degree turn by scrunching your thumb up like that. It's not a huge scrunch, right? It's just a little bit of a twist, I guess. But you're moving your thumb inwards, and that's going to cause the blade to be pointing towards you now, right? So it used to be pointing to my left, and now it's pointing towards me. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue to use my thumb to twist so that the blade is now pointing to my right. All right, and in order to make it so it doesn't fall out of my hand, my middle finger is going to have to pinch a little bit. So to recap, right from the start here, I do a little bit of a turn with my thumb, and I use my thumb and middle finger to continue that spin. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my bottom two fingers here, and I'm going to curl them around so that the blade points away from me now. So now we've done 3/4 of a turn, basically. You'll note that my thumb is kind of alongside the safe handle there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to continue to curl your fingers, and you're going to push with your thumb to get the last quarter turn. And so the blade is facing back to the left. And so what that'll look like is you pinch upside down, you scrunch your thumb, you scrunch your thumb again, you curl your last two fingers around, you curl them in, and you do one more curl, and you wind up back in the position that you started in with the bite handle against the back of your hand, like this. What you want to do, right, you can start off doing this pretty slow, or dun dun dun, like so, and you can kind of move into doing it a little bit more fluidly, right? And so you can see I'm already starting to spin once the handle gets to be about 90 degrees, right? So not right here, not right here. Just as I throw it out, right when it gets to about 90 degrees is when I start doing this spin, and you wind up in this position here with your 3 fingers on the safe handle and your thumb alongside it like that. What that'll look like is something like that if you're doing it right. Now, from here, from this position, all you're going to do is you're going to take your offhand, and you're going to take the base of your offhand, and you're going to connect it with the base of your dominant hand right on the safe handle like this. And you're going to line it up so that your wrists are lined up. Right, so you're not way down here, you're not way up here, lined up. And if you do this right, you can pinch and you can release with your other fingers, and you're just pinched here. And once you're pinched, of course, what you can do is you can take your left hand, you can pull it backwards, and you can go into the spin, right? So you pull it backwards to the back and then forwards to the front. And you'll notice if you start to hit your wrists, your hands are too high and you got to put them lower. So yeah, you can just go back and forth like this, and that's the Firestarter. So what that'll look like is something like this. And you can see sometimes it'll get into this weird little spin when it's spinning around like that, which is looks less nice, but that's just kind of part of the move. And you can get, as you get better, you can kind of avoid that, and that's just a matter of timing. And so there's not much to it. You just got to practice with your timing, right? You can get it to look nice like that. Now, to get out of this move, there's actually many ways to get out of this, but I'm going to tell you 4 of them. So, what you want to do to get out of this is when your dominant hand, when the knife is on the, your dominant hand is backwards, and so the knife is lined up with your index finger here, right? So, my right hand, I pulled it all the way to the back, and the knife is lined up with my index finger. At this point, what I can do, I can take my thumb, and I can place it underneath and onto the safe handle. I can take my pinky and place on the other side of the safe handle. And at this point, I've got a pinch, and so I can remove my other hand, and I wind up here, which is a perfect position to go into a Zen rollover around my thumb, right? So you go into the spin, right when it reaches the tip of my index finger, I place my thumb on the back, like so, and I go into a Zen rollover. Now, another thing you can do is, say, the handle's facing the other way, and so the blade is towards you. All you got to do is you just do the exact same thing where you reach underneath, place your thumb on the safe handle, pinky behind, and you can go into a thumb chaplain and a behind the 8 ball like that. So those are 2 different ways, right? So either on the inside or on the outside. Another thing you can do is you can just do the exact same thing, but left hand. So I guess I would want to be over here. And so when it's on the tip of your left hand, right, you reach underneath, place your thumb, pinky, and the same thing applies. And so you have either the thumb chaplain or the Zen rollover on your left hand or your right hand. And what that'll look like, right, is you something like that. So that's it. That's the whole move. Hope you guys like that one. This one's kind of unique, but it's pretty fun to play around with. So hope you guys have a great time trying this trick. And see you next time. Peace.